Welcome to the deep dive. Tonight we're really getting into it. The UEFA Champions League semi-final, second leg, Inter Milan versus FC Barcelona, down to San Siro.
Yeah, and after that first leg, 3-3. Wow, everything's on the line here. It's going to be intense.
Absolutely. The tension is just huge. So our mission really is to figure out what the key factors are going into this massive game.
Definitely a tactical puzzle. Both sides showed what they can do, but now it's crunch time.
Okay, let's kick off with Barcelona. They've got, well, some serious defensive worries, haven't they? Koundé and Balde, key fullbacks, both injured.
That's a huge blow, losing both starting fullbacks. It forces Hansi Flick into some difficult choices.
Right, we're hearing talk about maybe unconventional pairings, like central defenders, Araujo or Garcia, maybe pushed out wide.
And exactly, or maybe even relying on the youngsters, Fort or Martin. It's a big ask in a game like this.
So what's the main problem with that kind of setup, sticking center backs out wide?
Well, the immediate issue is their shape. You know, central players might struggle tracking fast wingers. It kind of compromises how they defend those wide areas.
And attacking support too, I guess? They might not push up as much?
Precisely. How high can they realistically play without leaving big gaps behind them? That's the balancing act. It could leave them exposed.
Sounds like something Inter will definitely look to exploit then, those wide channels.
You'd think so. Target those areas. Try and stretch that makeshift defense.
But, okay, flip side, Barcelona still pack a punch up front. Lamine Yamal, he was electric in the first leg.
Oh, absolutely. He really stepped up. Impressive for such a young player on that stage.
And they get experienced heads back, too. Rafinha and Lewandowski returning from injury. That's significant firepower.
It is. So maybe their best form of defense is attack. Put Inter under so much pressure they can't exploit the weaknesses.
It's a classic gamble, isn't it? Try to outscore the opponent because you know you might concede.
With Yamal's pace and the finishing ability of Lewandowski and Rafinha, yeah, they could definitely try to dictate the game that way. Keep Inter pinned back.
Okay, let's switch focus to Inter Milan. They've got the San Siro factor, playing at home. That's always big in these ties.
Huge. The atmosphere will be incredible, a real fortress for them. Plus, Simone Inzaghi gets key players back.
Right. Lautaro Martinez and Benjamin Pavard. How much difference do they make?
A lot. Pavard coming back really shores up that defense. They looked a bit vulnerable at times in the first leg, despite starting strong.
Gives them more solidity. And Martinez.
He's their main man up front, isn't he? A focal point, a goal threat, adds another major problem for that already stretched Barcelona defense.
So Inter looking stronger defensively and offensively compared to the first leg, plus home advantage. Seems like things are tilting their way.
On paper, maybe, but you can't discount Barcelona's quality.
Let's think back to that first leg then. You mentioned Inter started well, looked resilient, solid structure, but Barca still got 3 goals.
Yeah, that's the key takeaway, I think. Inter showed they can control periods, defend well as a unit. But Barcelona, they have individuals who can just unlock things, create something from nothing.
That's individual brilliance against tactical discipline.
Kind of. It showed Inter aren't invincible, and Barcelona, even under pressure, can score. This second leg feels like it'll hinge on who makes fewer mistakes, who keeps their concentration for the full 90. Maybe more.
It really is balanced on a knife edge then. Barcelona grappling with those defensive injuries,
Yeah.
relying on their attack.
Yeah, versus Inter, boosted by returning players, fired up by the home crowd, but knowing Barca can hurt them.
So for you watching at home, the things to really track are how Barcelona actually line up defensively, how they cope.
And can Inter really turn that home advantage and their strengthened squad into dominance on the pitch? It's fascinating.
Feels like the fine margins, individual errors, or maybe moments of magic will decide it.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay, here's a final thought to leave you with. When teams face big challenges like these unexpected injuries in massive games, it really shows their true depth, doesn't it? Their coaching smarts too.
Absolutely. It tests everything.
So what does Barcelona's approach to fixing these defensive gaps actually tell us about their bigger picture, about their real ambition to go all the way in the Champions League this year? Something to ponder. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.